the dragon's first New Year parade. And now, attention, a riddle. I'm a special blue dragon from stories of old, living high in the clouds where the wind blows cold. I make rain fall down and thunder roar loud. But unlike other dragons, there's one thing I'm proud of. Every 100 years, when my scales start to shine, something magical happens that's uniquely mine. What do you think this special thing might be? Maybe my scales turn into sapphires that light up the night. Or I can transform into a river that flows through the sky. Or I teach baby dragons how to dance in moonlight. You will find out the correct answer at the end of the story. Little Blue, the youngest dragon in all of China, had a big problem. Tomorrow was Chinese New Year, and he still hadn't learned how to dance for the parade. All the other dragons could twist and turn through the air like silken ribbons in the wind, but Little Blue, well, he mostly just got tangled up in his own tail. "Don't worry," said Wise Rabbit, hopping over to where Little Blue sat sulking on a cloud. "I may not be able to fly, but I know all about jumping and leaping. Those are important parts of the dance." Little Blue brightened up. "Really? You'll help me?" "Of course! Watch this!" Rabbit demonstrated a series of graceful hops. Little Blue tried to copy them, but his long body wobbled like a noodle in soup. "Oh dear!" giggled Tiger, who had been watching from beneath a cherry blossom tree. "That's not quite right. Let me show you how to move with power and grace." Tiger demonstrated a proud strut, head held high. Little Blue tried that too, but his attempt looked more like a dizzy duck's waddle. "Maybe I should just hide in the mountains until next year," Little Blue sighed. "Nonsense!" came a melodious voice. It was Phoenix, whose beautiful feathers sparkled with all the colors of sunrise. "The key to dancing is feeling the music in your heart. Close your eyes and listen to the drum's rhythm." Boom, boom, boom! The practiced drums began to play in the distance. Little Blue closed his eyes as Phoenix had suggested, but he got so excited by the beat that he accidentally sneezed a small flame, singeing Tiger's whiskers. "Sorry," Little Blue called out, as Tiger ran to dunk his head in a nearby pond. That's when Wise Snake slithered up. "Young dragon," Snake said with a smile, "I see your problem. You're trying to dance like a rabbit, a tiger, and a phoenix. But you're not any of those creatures. You're a dragon. Dance like yourself." Little Blue scratched his scaly head. "But how do I dance like myself when I don't know who I am yet?" Snake pointed to the sky with his tail. "Look up there. What do you see?" "Clouds?" Little Blue answered uncertainly. "And what do clouds do?" "They float and swirl and make pretty shapes." Snake's eyes twinkled. "Exactly. And isn't that what dragons do best? We flow like water, drift like clouds, and dance with the wind itself." Little Blue's eyes grew wide with understanding. He looked at his friends, Rabbit's springy legs, Tiger's powerful grace, Phoenix's musical heart, and Snake's flowing movements. They were all different, but they were all beautiful in their own way. The next day, when the New Year's parade began, Little Blue didn't try to hop like Rabbit or strut like Tiger. Instead, he let his body flow like a cloud in the wind, twisting and turning to the music of the drums. His scales sparkled in the sunlight as he wove between the lanterns, occasionally letting out tiny puffs of flame that made the children below cheer with delight. "Look at Little Blue," the crowd exclaimed. "He dances like a river in the sky." After the parade, all the animals gathered for a feast. "You were wonderful," Rabbit praised, munching on a carrot cake. "Indeed," Tiger agreed, his whiskers now fully recovered. "You found your own style," Phoenix nodded proudly. "You danced with joy in your heart, and that's what matters most." Snake simply smiled. "You see, being yourself is the best dance of all." Little Blue beamed with happiness, accidentally letting out another tiny flame that lit all the lanterns at once. Everyone laughed, and the feast became even more festive under the warm glow. From that day on, Little Blue never worried about dancing right. He knew that the best way to dance was simply to be himself. And every Chinese New Year, if you look carefully at the dragon dance, you might see a flash of blue scales among the red and gold, moving like a happy little cloud in the wind. The end. And now the correct answer to the riddle. The correct answer is, I can transform into a river that flows through the sky. In Chinese mythology, blue dragons are often associated with water and rain, and some legends tell of them transforming into celestial rivers that flow across the sky, bringing rain to the earth below. Hope you enjoyed it.